Coming to you on 29, I guess. I'm getting a list of dates of June 22. Time on deck is 1850, 300 hours Central Daylight Time. Sorry, guys, I got kind of mixed up on my days. Anyways, guys, what I got behind me is a piece of artillery. Yes, this is an artillery piece. And artillery is what Russia excels in. They got more artillery than anyone in the world, and lots of it. And they have a huge artillery advantage over Ukraine, and they are pounding Ukrainian forces with artillery. And these big rounds that come out of this artillery, you can see right there, these big rounds are withering upon the troops. They're far worse than the cannonballs that many of our ancestors saw, like during the war betwixt the states. The artillery is rough, and it just so happens that the United States has sent four of the HIMARS rocket launchers to Ukraine, and they're about to send four more. But eight total kind of pales in comparison to what's happening in artillery. In my humble opinion, it's just hard for me to see where that makes a big difference. But what does make a big difference, and what you've got to be worried about for the case of Ukraine, is that Russia has announced that they're sending their Iskander missiles, both cruise missile and nuclear capable launchers, to Belarus. The president of Belarus is Alexander Lukashenko. He is a close ally to Vladimir Putin. Not only are they sending the Iskander missiles, which are nuclear capable and capable of carrying cruise missiles, which are also nuclear and conventional warhead capable, but they're outfitting Belarusian airplanes, fighters, to be nuclear capable. Now, why are they doing that, and what are we talking about? We're talking about tactical nukes. And I guess Canadian Prepper beat me to the draw on this. He said on his channel, maybe I mentioned this earlier, but he said just I believe yesterday that he was worried that as Russia runs out of their high precision long range missiles, which they seem to be running low, and my intel sources tell me the same thing, that they are beginning to run low on their high precision missiles, the long range missiles that they're using in Ukraine. They produce them and they will be able to remanufacture them, but they've been using them at such a high rate that their production capacity hasn't matched up with it. So they're going to be running low and running out on them soon. And Russia is probably really shaking and aching to have some decisive victories. Now, my friend Lee Wilbarger says, well, they'll never use nukes, but I think he's talking about in a strategic sense against NATO targets. It might be a wholly different thing using them against Ukraine, because they've already shown their willingness to wipe out entire cities over there. So the whole idea is that they may actually use some nukes in Ukraine to give themselves a decisive upper hand to win in Ukraine and to win faster. Now, I don't know, guys, but why else would they be sending these to Belarus? Not only that, they're actually giving them to Belarus, it seems. They're putting them into Belarusian hands. They're not just going there like we do. We go into a country and we maintain the nukes we send them, but they're actually giving these to Belarus. So that probably violates the non-proliferation treaty. And you might remember the United States and Russia together kind of pressured Ukraine to give up their nukes, and Ukraine demanded a treaty in response for that. And the treaty said that neither the United States nor Russia would attack Ukraine ever if they gave up their nukes. So we see how good that worked out for them, right? And we see how it's worked out for them in terms of turning stuff over to, actually Ukraine was had the third most nukes in the world at that point, I believe. They had quite a few, and they turned them over to Russia and the United States. So we disable a lot of that stuff. Russia's got more of them than anyone, but what Russia has that we no longer have is a lot of tactical nukes. We had tactical nukes. We had at one time thought if the Russians invaded that we would have to use them to slow down their invasion, because at one time they outnumbered us so much with conventional forces in Europe that was part of our doctrine. But during the Bush the Elder years, when Bush the Elder was president, he got rid of them when the Berlin Wall fell. And we thought we had a big peace dividend running in those days. So now the prospect for tactical nuke use is existing. It may happen. Russia would be banking that since Ukraine is not a NATO nation, that we're not going to do anything. And we probably at least wouldn't do anything nuclear. We would put another sanction on them probably. Maybe send over another HIMARS missile launcher or two. I think 8 HIMARS missile launchers in the grand scheme of things is not going to change the outcome of war. Maybe I'm wrong. Sometimes big things hinge on the smallest of items. It could, but I'm not, I wouldn't be betting on it. So things like this is how the wars are being prosecuted. Stuff like this right here, guys. Artillery. Artillery is Russia's strong suit. That's why I wanted to come to you today from artillery piece, just so we could talk that. And they've got more of those than anybody. They're way ahead of Ukraine. I think more than 10-1. So that's why Ukraine, it's hard to hold on to a position when you got those big things raining down all around you. When you get that stuff falling all over you, it's just hard to maintain yourself where you're at. Okay, guys, that's the gist of what I had to say here, that there is a risk of tactical nukes getting used. Tactical nukes do, Russia's got a philosophy. It is actually in Russian doctrine to de-escalate by escalating. So this may be their way of trying to change the whole thing, especially as they run low on those precision longer range missiles that they shoot into Ukraine. They're still really short range missiles. They're not intercontinental ballistic missiles as we know them. But guys, we are in a time of peril. Consider that you need to be prepping, because this could escalate even beyond that. Once you start throwing a few nukes around, Lord only knows what can happen, where it can go. So I'll tell you to prepare, get ready, hope for the best and prep for the worst. Hope, prep, and pray for the worst. That's what I always tell you guys. So subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed, and bang the update notification bell. I got a lot of videos down below that you can look at if you go to my website on nuclear survival, all kind of other prepping videos. You need to check them out. Go through them and look at them. If you've not seen the nuclear bug out videos and nuclear survival videos, you really need to watch them. Also, the videos on wild edibles, the videos on gardening. I got a lot of videos on these topics. You need to watch them. That's what you need to know. And guys, go to prepwithgreg.com. Right now, we still have that special, $150 off a 3-month supply of food that lasts 25 years. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, 2,000 calories a day, make you a winner. I got to go here in a minute. Let me check some of the comments, see what you guys are saying, and I got to run. All right, let's see here. Bahamas in the house. All right, good to see somebody from Bahamas. Good evening, says C-130, or C-103, excuse me. I'm Army guy. Well, C-130 is an aircraft. C-130 rolling down the strip. Airborne daddy gonna take a little trip. Stand up, hook up, shuffle to the door. Jump right out and count to 4. If my chute don't open wide, I got another one by my side. If that one should fail me too, well, move your hiney, I'm coming through. Because that's not what we said. We didn't say hiney. You can imagine back in the Army days. All right, hi from Northeast Arizona. Hi, Jesse Mills. Mike Johnson, 14. They give me some thumbs up, folks. We got 72 in the room and only 32 thumbs up. My algorithms are hurting on this channel bad. I needed a heavy Gustav railgun. There you go. Railgun, coil gun. My intel told me the same. Okay. Yeah, that's what they're telling us. I have a nuclear tip. What? All right, Pickaxe. How you doing, Pickaxe? How you doing? Pickaxe Prepper. Good to see you. Well, you got some powerful 5.56. That's all I can say. Russian precision weapons is a contradiction in terms. Yeah, well, we can see that apparently with this school thing. They either got to admit that their precision isn't there, or they got some very ill intent with hitting that mall. Russian, anybody would know some available effective supplements against, yeah, you take potassium iodine. That's one of the best things you can take. It protects your thyroid, just your thyroid. Go see my nuclear survival videos, my friends. Go watch them. Watch them. I go into so much detail in those videos of what you need to know to survive, thrive, and stay out of the hive. I mean, gosh, guys, those videos got more information than anybody else's out there. I got more information in my nuclear survival videos, I believe, than anybody. in any channel. Yep, that's right, Jesse, you got it. Seems not too many paying attention to the treaties and rules and laws these days. You got that right on both sides. You know, that's unfortunately has been all too often the case. You can't, you know, go to the bank with a treaty. I'm gonna tell you that. They throw out these during the time. Yep. I buy my tomato seeds from Ukraine. Oh Lord, good luck with that. Hey, if you need seeds, go to my True Leaf Market links. Check it out on some of my videos. It's gonna be a while before I put any links in this video because I got to run, guys. I'm not gonna be able to sit down and do all the process I normally do. California arms operators getting doxxed. Yeah, I would not want to be in California. I hope that the rural counties in California would secede from all the municipal urban areas and form a conservative California. It would be a great state if they could just get away from those, and they would have a much better life if they get away from these people that are running over them so hard there. Yeah, let's see, is your car back there? I'm leaning against it. I don't, but okay, tonight to find these. Oh, we got a steam leak, looks like. Hey guys. Steam line blew. They got steam all over base. They got steam lines running everywhere over base. Looks like one of them blew. I thought maybe they were testing down at one of the ranges. It could be a safety valve. That rarely happens. I haven't seen that happen. I've been here for years. Boom, blew a leak. Cool, a little excitement here tonight, guys. A little excitement. So we're sitting here looking at the artillery. Let me turn the video around. Let's see here. Tonight I find, let's see. Shoot, I can hardly read this stuff. Let me get over here in the shade where I can see the screen better. Got the sun on, I can't really see nothing. All right. Tough to find these days. Okay, you got it, Jason Smith. Hey Greg, how you doing there? I guess it says brim. Or brim, I can't read some of this stuff. The words are too faint. I hate this screen. You can't read a lot of stuff. Just light, thank you there, Michael Sherman. Gardening. Accurad, hi Greg, question, can cherries help with asthma? I don't know. You need to ask New Days Always that question. Moved to California from Ohio. Well, bless your heart. Jennifer. Pete, how you doing? I'll buy from True Leaf as well. Thank you. Well, use my links when you can. Ooh, dropping the phone. Excuse me, guys. I gotta go. I gotta run, guys. I got so much to do here. Cowboy Roy, how you doing? Well, howdy there, President Greg. Surprised I actually caught one of your live videos. I'm stuck waiting on a trailer to get repaired. He's a truck driver. I need to get Cowboy Roy on here to talk about this whole aspect, everything going on. Yeah, here's my vehicle with everything going on with the additive shortages. Shoot, this ain't scrolling right. Anyway, GG, that stream on leak, is it or is it the commander? What? GG, is that a stream? Oh, steam. Alrighty guys, I gotta run. Y'all take care, and Greg out.